Regent exists as a world-class, God-centered institution committed to raising men and women with passion to see the transformation of the continent of Africa.
Regent University, we run various programs. We run theology programs, we run business programs. So we have 3 different faculties. We have the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, which runs mainly the psychology and then the theology. We also have the Faculty of Engineering, Computing and Allied Sciences, which basically runs the computer science subjects and then the engineering, okay? And then lastly, we have the School of Business and Leadership, which has about 5 programs: accounting, business, management, economics, and so on. So the large number of alumni, they now currently fit into different areas of the economy. If you look at engineering, on average, we are graduating about 100 every academic year. I'm very, very happy to say that they occupy, quite a number of them occupy very influential positions in society.
Regent seeks to train entrepreneurial students, to train technological students, to train students who are independent of the systems, or independent-minded people, so they will be able to develop their skills and to be able to establish their own businesses. Regent doesn't want to create or to add on to the unemployment or graduate unemployment. And so our training is basically directed at producing students who can find jobs, easily find jobs, and most of our students easily find jobs, or establish their own businesses that they would be able to employ other people.
Our SRC system is not typically an SRC system, even though, yes, the leaders represent the students as SRC. But what we have done is that we have a parliamentary system. We formed it, we functioned it to look like the nation's parliament. And so instead of an SRC president, in Regent University, we have a speaker of parliament who has his executives, clerk to parliament, women's commissioner, we have a chief justice, we have all the functionaries that we can think of, with a constitution governing their activities and everything. And so what they normally do is that leadership body, they plan activities, they manage all the activities of what we will call the Regent Ghana citizenry. That is the student body. Everyone is a citizen of the Regent Ghana, and then we have a Regent Ghana Students' Parliament. In this parliament, we have members of parliament. The members of parliament represent various constituencies. We run a morning and evening and a weekend stream. Each stream has representatives, which we call the MPs. We also have societies. We have 5 societies. We have Nkrumah, Ubuntu, Enim, Makeon, and Stott Society. Now, these societies also have representatives in Parliament. And so in Parliament, we have the Speaker of Parliament, we have the executives, and then we have the chief whips in Parliament, who are the governors of the various societies, and the various MPs, members of Parliament, representing these constituencies. And they organize it just like the nation's parliament. So you go for a parliamentary sitting, it is just like you are in Ghana's parliament. And then they plan a whole lot of activities for the student body and for the citizenry, as it were.
All programs of studies here have inbuilt computer studies or computing. We programmed or we structured our programs in this way so that our students will not leave campus just knowing, for instance, accounting, but then they know all the information systems that an accountant needs to function in this modern world. When our students come here to read management, they read management of computing. And this goes for almost all our programs. So this makes our students employable. Anywhere that they go, they are able to function without struggle.
Both in institutions and individuals must have a reason to live. Any individual that doesn't have a reason to live can live anyhow. And any institution that doesn't have the purpose, overriding purpose for existence, can operate anyhow. For us, our purpose is very clear. An institution committed to the change of Africa. And the change can only come when we have men and women that are moral, ethical oriented, God-fearing, passionate, and sold out to see that kind of a change that almost every African is looking for.
My name is Amanda Elikminya Ayegbe, a level 400 student offering management with computing and majoring in marketing. The journey so far for me has been very thrilling. Ever since I came here, I was groomed in all aspects, from education to spirituality and also to social life. The lecturers here teach very well and the atmosphere is very conducive for learning. And also we have great networking opportunities. We get to interact with personalities from all over during our Green Book event. And also it has helped build up my confidence and also my aspirations in life. I'd like students to apply to Regent University because we get the whole package here and there's nothing left out. So if you're out there and you're done with your WASI, just apply to Regent University and get the best of education.
A degree from Regent University prepares you in many ways. It gives you the confidence that you need. It gives you an awareness of your environment, which we're in, that is the African contemporary environment. It tells us some of the challenges about working in such an environment. For example, the emphasis of, or a lack of emphasis on time and etc. And it helps us combat all these innate cultural inhibitions that have stopped us from fulfilling our full potential.
The university has a counselor that students can talk to each time there is need for them to talk to. In addition to that, also the academic departments have various counselors that each student is assigned an academic counselor that a student can talk to. I mean, in case you have a problem academically, talk to your academic counselor that has been assigned you by the department to help you make your decisions, to help you in your academic issues. That's what the departments have done. I cannot talk about this element without talking about the way our lecturer-student relationship is like. Because of how we are like a family. We have smaller class sizes, and so it is possible for the lecturer to have a closer interaction with students. And so it's possible for a student to pick up a phone and call the lecturer, pick up a phone and WhatsApp the lecturer, I have this problem, and the lecturer may either address the student in person or address that kind of issue in class.
When you come to Regent, you are given the opportunity to interact with your lecturers. When you come here, we interact, we learn, we know how things go about in the school. So I would encourage everyone to come here because the courses are very exceptional. It's not courses that are done in other schools. So when you get out onto the job market, you know that you are standing on a solid ground.
I attended the conference at Japan, and it's all thanks to Regent University, because it's one thing for you to get the information and it's another thing for you not to even get it at all. So Regent is a very, very good school which I'll urge people out there to come over.
This entrepreneurial atmosphere or environment that we create, you see that our students will be coming together usually in groups. Even in school, you will find them coming together, creating networks, coming together, and then creating projects. And so right in school, they begin to sell their products and services. And after school, these partnerships continue. And this is a very, very strong plus for training at Regent University.
The vision of Regent University is to produce highly skillful, visionary, God-fearing, ethical, passionate leaders and critical thinkers, okay, who can function as as change agents in every area or every sphere of life. So all these components, we actually make sure that we inculcate these in the students. So when they go out there, be able to manifest some of these attributes.
Growing up, I had the zeal to become a leader, and Regent provided a platform for me to develop the leadership skills and qualities within me, and here I am so far, and I think it's impressive, and I keep on developing my skills each and every other day.
Regent has a great impact on the economy of Ghana, has great impact on the development of the country, and will continue to impact on the development of Ghana.
Don't just be interested in getting a certificate. You must be interested in you, the individual, living and living well. Having the capacity to be able to stand against every challenge that you confront. Believing in yourself that you were created as an overcomer, and therefore God has given you all the capacity that you need to be able to overcome, right? And so you need an environment that will nurture you to walk into this purpose-driven life. And I think this university, Regent University College of Science and Technology, has that kind of passion to work with you, to realize your own potential, and also to equip you to be able to contribute towards the development of Africa and also towards the good of humanity